Grand Rising, you true Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for somebody, but there's definitely going to be a message here for somebody. You just happen to take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a message, I want to say a Mercury retrograde energy reading, which we're going to be coming into, or that we're actually in right now, shadow energy, for the August the 4th, 2024 to August the 27th. And that shadow period after, that 2 week shadow period after, I was very zoned in on the area of Mercury retrograde where they say an energy of your past may be returning. Now, I don't necessarily feel like, or could be, a person. This could just be a memory. This could just be I'm picking up strong, good karma for what may have ever taken place back then in these past times of Mercury retrograde. And I was drawn back to the years of 2022 to 2024. So anywhere between, so the Mercury retrograde on the 20 on in 2023 ended on January the 1st, 2024. But I've been very much drawn back to look at these dates. So April the 1st to the 24th, August the 5th to the 27th, November the 25th to December the 15th. And I feel like there was a clearing period between September and November of 2023. Or there's going to be, I want to say. And also going back to Mercury retrograde seasons in 2022, January the 14th to February the 3rd, May the 10th to June the 3rd, September the 9th to October the 2nd, December the 29th to January 2023. Also December the 13th to January. I'm very much drawn on the very last retrograde that we had in 2023, which ended on the 1st of January 2024. I remember that time, and there was a shift, and I feel like it was a global shift. It wasn't me alone that was feeling the energy shifting at the time. I feel like this was when we was moving into the energy, or this is when it was kind of unfolding for me, when we had the solar eclipse energy back in March, I believe it was, or was this May? But these months may be relevant because I'm very much in this energy of everything is a message. It's like the energetic message around everything is a message, down to the time, down to the colors you may see, down to that slight intuitive thought you may have. It's like it's kind of leading you and guiding you where it is that you're needing to be right now. I was picking up on so many messages, so I'm just going to read them as I've written them. Don't let your ancestors have to tell you twice. Now, this could be warnings or this could be reminders, but something is to do now. Although I was writing noun and action and doing, I was also picking up on the energy of somebody needing to have a break, a vacation, a retreat. I was brought back to an advertisement. You may know it or you may not, but it was have a break, have a Kit Kat. For some reason, it was just ringing in my head, this rising. Because I've been channeling this message for some time. I'm in the energy also of numerology. So I'm just listening. I've just been listening. We're in the afternoon now in the UK. And I paid attention to the way that I wrote Kit Kat. The chocolate bar is spelled Kit Kat, K-I-T, K-A-T. But I feel like there's also a message. You're needing to pay attention. Cats may be relevant. Cats are our energy of protection. Also, I'm hearing think like a cat. Humble is the energy I'm picking up on, that kind of a lioness energy. A lot of symbolic messages that I was picking up on through that kind of telepathic energy, and it was a kind of a banter, fun and joke aside, a light-heartedness to all that's been going on. For however this may resonate for you. At this point, I was about to press record, but then I got interrupted. But as I was about to press record, my hand knocked this deck over, the Kipper deck, and the two cards that fell face up was these two cards. It was in this way. It was unexpected income and toil and labor in the reverse. And instantly, intuition told me, I feel like there's an energy or someone may receive some form of unexpected income to the amount and abundance that they may never have to work again, or you may never have to work as hard as you've been working. You know, it's the kind of energy. So anyway, I carried on throughout my day, and again I was just listening. I was then being drawn to certain cards. As I came back to the table, I was drawn to certain cards, and I was drawn to my Lilith deck. Messages from the angels and the ancestors. Seek your lost Lilith within. And I was playing music in my background, and I shared one of these songs. Well, I shared all of these songs, but the one in particular was I think it's Buja Banton. And he says in the song, me love my car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. Bamboo me love me browning. And that song was just stuck. It wouldn't move past that song. Message. Someone may be saying something enough until they believe their own illusions. Doing what they feel is right for whatever reason, but for themselves. I was also picking up on the song which I also shared was, if you don't love me now, don't love me later, when my later is much greater. I then shared another song which I'm not really familiar with, but it was a gospel version, and overall he's saying in the song, they're not built like us. They're not built like us. And at the same time I was hearing, something is not your monkey, not your circus. Something is not your business. I'm picking up on a sacred rebel energy. Someone who's just in their own lane. In their own lane. However that may resonate for you. I'm connecting with those in the energy of the last. Whether you could be the last born of your family, or whether you just feel like you've been put last within your family, that black sheep kind of an energy. I then was hearing at the time, it's your turn, stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. Protect your peace, your Four of Swords, your identity. Your enemy may have come across some name of recently. Okay, so I was just reading what I wrote. So protect your peace at all costs, I've written here. Four of Swords was the energy I was picking up on. Then I was picking up on the energy of ID, entity, or enemy. Know your enemy. Know your enemy by name. There's a saying that I've always heard kind of growing up that, and even in these movies you hear them say, you need to know the name of the demon that's trying to wage warfare against you. And some of the names that come through in recent messages I put up on the channel is Pisca, the near success spirit, where you get so close to achieving your manifestations, and something like a vampire energy draining you, making you feel like you can't complete. Rebuke, cleanse that energy, break that chain. Then the other energies that was also coming through was the energy of Jezebel, incubus, succubus, lustful energies, call it by its name and rebuke it. Call it by its name in conviction. Your enemies have been exposed and convicted. And I was hearing this part loud and clear. Your enemies have been convicted, exposed and convicted. And then I saw a shorts pop up on my notifications. And I just looked out my window and I had to chuckle because the Most High is speaking. Something is about to happen live and direct. Some may find this message or that message that you may hear live and direct triggering. May need to cut it off, I'm hearing. However this may resonate for you, you may hear something within a message that you're realizing that you need to cut off. I'm hearing back away from, take a break, take a Kit Kat, you know, have a break, have a Kit Kat. And then I was picking up on a UK's season, which is called EastEnders. And there's an actress in there, and her name is Kat Slater. So I was drawn to the Slater energy. Her energy would represent the Queen of Wands' energy. And I don't want to misunderstand her to say she would have been the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I mean, I haven't watched EastEnders now for going on to around possibly 6 years.